Oke guys. Tes tes. Tes tes tes. Coy. Siapa yang nonton anjir? Bang, yang nonton komen bang. Siapa ya? Woi, ada suaraku nggak, woi? Woi, ada suara nggak? Woi, ada suara nggak? Ada suaraku nggak? Siapa ya? Woi, ada suaraku nggak, woi? Woi, ada suara nggak? Ada suaraku nggak?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who
Wah, anjing.
are ready now to perform.
Anjing, bagaimana cok? Anjing kecil. Bang, gak lihat anjing.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Kok bisa?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Witsel. Upamecano. Oh, good read.
Anjing
Done
papenya.
really well and stopped it.
He is Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement.
Sorry,
Pressure
guys.
leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Kasih musuh dulu tadi tuh sengaja.
Bernardo Silva.
Aduh, nggak ketarik.
Nice interception, well timed. Kimmich. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Witsel. And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Mbappe!
Lah.
Mbappe! It's in!
Sengaja.
But two, it is a dream start. Reflections on the goal.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Boleh lah. Pada serius anjing.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Always onto this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva.
Padahal cancel udah.
That looks a decent ball. Taken back almost at once. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
Anjir, Robert.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely done.
Anjir, Neymar.
The flag has stayed down.
Nggak bisa gocek.
Neymar.
Wah.
Big chance.
Iya.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very
Iya.
first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Bisa tembak anjir.
Hits one. What a quick to recover this.
Oke.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar, and it's Eto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto running with the ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Ya kali gol itu. Enggak lah.
Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Boleh lah.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barcelona finding their passes.
Dapat.
Nice. Wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva.
Anjir, tololnya Neymar. Gol.
The shot sticks it away. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Nggak bisa.
I can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He won't be happy with that one. That is a great pick out. It's all! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well.
Woi, subscribe, woi. Woi, subscribe, woi.
They've played it short. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's clever. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Belling. Now it's Eto. And it's Eto.
Terlalu
Onto
easy.
this. Now it's Bernardo. Bernardo Silva! It's there! Barcelona are back in business. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
This has become one
Hier bahayanya.
game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. So
Anjir.
He's done very
Kerasss
well
nggak,
to
Bang?
get to that.
really
Kerasss nggak,
looked
Bang?
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Hall plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Good running,
Eto,
strong, purposeful. Neymar. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through.
There will be 3 minutes.
He can run onto that.
Sit.
That is good alertness. Upamecano. Bellingham
There we go.
try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch.
Kapan?
And the half-time whistle goes.
Woi, komen woi. Ada suara juga.
And
Ini
it's
siapa yang
been a
nonton?
pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
And now,
The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Neymar. Hall was in no mood for any of that.
Skillnya salah lagi.
Neymar. Good ball over the top. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenge just
Sit.
on the firm side. Has ruffled a few feathers. but well dealt with. Rice. Now it's Eto. He's found a way past. Eto might be dangerous. Chance! It's there!
He's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Chip through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Hall is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? They've done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's through here. Mbappe. There's the hit.
Anjir Mbappe.
And yes, it's there. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Neymar. Eto does really well to win the ball there. Quality ball. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Eto.
Mana bola. Wih.
Silva!
Wih.
Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Terlalu easy.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed
Oi,
the
oi.
dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition
Subscribe,
have
subscribe,
been left in the
subscribe.
dark.
And the pass is intercepted.
Wih.
For Meccano. Rice. Now it's Eto.
Dapat.
Neymar.
Hati gocek.
Man here. He's through and all alone.
Anjir, oleh Pak.
And that has been clubbed away.
Absen dulu bang. Halo, ada sapi.
That's an untidy
Tolol Neymar iya di dek nego lo. Main online.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Neymar. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Bernardo
Cek
Silva.
dikit. Ah. Gak bisa masuk coy.
Paul did just about enough to come out on top there.
Share sapi supaya ini saya jadi YouTuber gaming.
Execution was lacking. Passing is crisp.
Bleh.
Paul gets over and intercepts.
Give.
Well, they can break here.
Donate.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Anjing, donate.
Didn't look good for a
Donate,
while,
Pak.
but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. That's headed upfield. Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh,
Have a free kick.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better
Butuh
of them.
musuh
They
keras,
do
nih.
have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
So, what can they come up with here?
There will be 3 minutes.
Has a look and has a go.
butuh musuh keras.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bernardo Silva, now it's Bellingham. He's been kicked out.
Anjir, kirain Neymar, coy.
And that is that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Eto'o, very much the man of the moment.
Please be
His
made
boots
aware
at their
that
twinkling
smoking
best.
is only permitted in designated areas
Terrific
within this
recovery.
Request lagu dah. Bisa request lagu, Bang. Woi, ada musuh. Ya. Woi, subscribe, woi. Woi, Tata. Iya nih, subscribe. Biar nih orang jago main. Ada suaraku nggak? Ada suaraku nggak? Komen kalau ada suaraku, bilang ketik ada.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere
Anjing lawan MU lagi.
It really is a sight to
Tambah
behold
andai
here
MU.
as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Anjir, paniknya.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Sepertinya musuh lumayan keras.
His positioning was spot on. He's through here. Very nicely done. Plenty to aim at here.
Boom!
Neymar! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Lihat apa main. Jago nggak?
I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead,
Jago nggak? Jago kalau beneran jago. Jago anjir mau main.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Oke, Bernardo Silva.
Here's
Jadi jago.
through.
Wajir.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Oke Neymar.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Aku jago main nggak?
Who are you looking for in
Jago
particular
lah.
here?
well, this guy's son
Okay.
really is a manager's dream. A second
Enggak, Neymarnya kabur
coacher
anjir.
and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't
Okay.
get that sort of
Aduh,
tactical
kecepatan.
versatility in players playing up front.
Oke, di sini counter attack.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal.
Ah, gampang.
That's been cut out. Well played.
Anjay.
Bellingham
Lecek
charging
dulu gak sih,
forward,
Bang?
the ball at his feet. Expertly cut out,
Kira
really
apa?
nicely done. And he was quick to react.
Kimmich.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the
Maybe
early
goal.
moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed
Lewat.
the initiative. I would say both
Anjir, pandek.
must have come in
Oh,
with
enggak,
a view
bukan
of,
pandek.
of not making any early mistakes. So we're
Aku jago nggak? Jago kalau beneran jago.
Upamecano makes the interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all.
Oke Neymar lari kabur
It's
lewat.
down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dapat.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all
Lewat
his
satu.
intentions.
Ah, nggak bisa lewat.
Soboslai.
Wah, tolong.
Mbappe! In he goes again. Now who's going to be first?
Anjir salah umpan coy.
Caught offside that
Salah
time.
umpan.
Siapa yang nonton? Gak ada yang nonton aja.
Woi, like lah.
Like anjay.
Jangan lupa subscribe.
Alexander-Arnold. And they're back on the ball again.
Subscribe teman-teman.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That has been cut short. Soboslai. Valverde. Mbappe. Quite squeezed that one through.
Coy.
Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Some really good ball movement. Bernardo Silva passes short and sharp.
Astaga, nggak bisa cepat tuh orang. Dapat touch.
That pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision making and.
Oke, Neymar.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Lovely feet. And smartly reclaimed.
Rice. Abang
Still, they
nasi.
want to get it back.
Ya. Aduh, nggak bisa lewat.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Dapat. Kocak kalah lagi.
What a throw in.
Ayo satu gol dulu.
Valverde. Now it's Szoboszlai. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbappe.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Anjir,
No
defense-nya
way
kuat
through
banget,
zone.
coy.
Messi. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Ah,
Brilliant interception. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Neymar.
sit.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short changes him with that pass.
Oke, ketarik dia.
Now it's Eto. Eto
Set
gets flagged
banget.
offside. Oh, and he's through the
Aduh,
middle.
kejauhan anjay.
And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nice sequence of passes this. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Gua bisa lewat anjay.
Pinches it off him. Always onto this. A real chance if he can get
Boo!
it. There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Messi. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. Upamecano. Bellingham.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is right in their favour.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, easy pickings there.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Looking for the runner. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Eto'o. Just about up to the hour now.
Kejauhan anjir.
Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle.
Anjir, bahaya nih. Nah. Wah, tolong juga.
This is better.
They're coming again
Harga.
and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Just the keeper to beat.
Anjir.
There's some great running on show here, but
Tolong.
ultimately there was no way through. Witsel gets over and intercepts. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And that has sent him sprawling.
Namanya Rice.
Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the shot! He has done it! Manchester United
Boleh lah.
are back on level terms.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you see the football.
New complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. That looks a good ball through.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Astaga.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
So offside. Dapat di sini coy.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Samuel Eto'o.
Bernardo Silva. Eto'o. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that
Dapat.
was vital. Chip through. Rice.
Astaga, dia hafal anjir.
And it's lofted through here.
Saya tahu ya. Dapat.
Now there's a fine ball. Shapes
As-
the boots. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Astaga, nggak gol
The
coy.
defence proved infallible then.
Set.
But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. And here's Eto'o. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Messi. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's
Astaga.
shifting through the gears here. He's coming hard. Oh, he's got that all wrong,
Udah hati anjing.
Barcelona may have thrown this away at the death.
So,
So having
kiri
trailed,
kanan,
this
kiri kanan,
to
kiri
go
kanan.
ahead.
Tengah nih.
The comeback is complete. Not much
Anjing,
more
anjing.
formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Oke.
And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
Bisa anjir.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
Anjir pemainnya coy.
Started here.
Oke.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Bellingham, he is through here. Now it's Eto'o. Bernardo Silva. Crossed into the box.
Neymar.
Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Valverde. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super find. Marquinhos. Bellingham. And he's on his way. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that was vital. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar.
This Neymar.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this.
Hey.
To volley it. Ah, he's given it away. In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Neymar.
So we have the first goal.
Neymar.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar.
Good
Neymar.
read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar.
Oh, just skips past his man. Now can he find a
Mm.
finish? And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure. pressure. He had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just
Gol
clever.
nggak
He
tuh,
made the
Pak?
keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of
Dapat
possibility.
nih bang.
Anton pokes it out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Neymar. Messi. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here.
Anjir Messi,
Are
Messi.
firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Big chance!
Alah,
And
Messi,
he
Messi.
nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome. And
For a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. No way through there. Bebeto.
that's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Eto. Anton calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. A lot of space ahead of him.
Anjir nggak lewat cok.
Oh, tries a shot!
He has saved
Bapak
the
gitu,
goalkeeper's
anjir.
crosses there. What great defending.
Sit.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ku kasih tutor free kick.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the lead is extended still further. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground
Ah.
perfectionist.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He might be in, and Messi! Loose ball
Kasih
now.
nggak
There's
bisa
a chase
ngegolin.
to retrieve it. Kimmich.
Bot.
Bellingham. Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Anjir. Ngebak.
Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos.
Anjir bolanya
Most
jelek.
accurate pass. That's good vision. Well timed. Excellent interception. Kimmich.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance!
Ya Allah. Nggak gol bayang. Padahal aku sambil lihat komentar
Yeah,
aja.
they've got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him break through like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him
Offside, offside. Woi, subscribe woi.
Offside anjay.
Offside, offside.
Witsel, Upamecano. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Wah, anjing.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a
Ah,
tackle,
punya.
just getting through.
Valverde.
Ow.
Bernardo Silva goes sliding in.
Dapat.
Excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a terrific run. The defence just about came out on top.
Woi,
They
mundur
were
woi.
tested. Bebeto! Oh,
Dia malah Messi.
there's the hit. He has done it.
Tololnya.
It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bernardo Silva,
La asistente de este
Bellingham.
partido asciende a 98
He was
minutos.
quick to react. That could spell trouble. Big chance, must be. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And again!
Anjing, digolin lagi.
Taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the
Kayak
space
nih kena
as
comeback,
much as
anjir.
possible, and he did
Sombong-sombong.
exactly that.
Celtic get themselves back into contention.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Anton spots it and intercepts.
Celtic clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
It's Eto! Goal!
Terlalu easy.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Valverde.
Sit.
He's done very well to take that back. And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Decent hit! Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Punya musuh.
Foden. Neymar. Smartly reclaimed. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that's That's a foul in a dangerous area.
Kasih penalti, kasih penalti.
Witsel has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Eto. Anton gets
Panik
good
tuh, panik
distance on it.
musuhnya.
Habrá
Bernardo
4 minutos
Silva.
de descuento.
That pass isn't the best. And he was alert to it. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice. 4 extra minutes added on. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh no, this does not look good. They are rampant!
Terlalu easy.
So now the difference is 3. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. There's a no-nonsense tackle. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Eto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Evidentes signos de embriaguez.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Biarpun kita jauh, kita tetap.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Bernardo Silva, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Valverde. Ball's gone out of play. Upamecano does well to get it back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position. And his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Fagioli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Eto'o. Floated through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the hit. In he goes again.
Offset anjir.
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
He's only too happy to take that back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Real chance here. Son Heung-min. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Eto'o. Neymar.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Fagioli. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Son Heung-min demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde. Gets his pass away, and that could set him on his way. He's found a real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And we have our very first corner.
Space-nya di bawah. Aduh. Ntar mas, tak tanyain ya.
Could be danger here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi is on his own. Real chance. Shapes to shoot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Everything starting to look very
Belum bisa mas.
Well, that's really winded the
Ngeri ya, Mas.
opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, what a climb! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's been taken short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Fagioli promptly onto that, and that is that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Jimenez. Akanji. He's beaten the last man. Oh, this is a great position. Can he finish? Another save.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
It's their second corner of the game. They've cleared it short. And it's a goal one. And it's Marquinhos. There's the shot! Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Eto. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That looks a good ball through. Jimenez.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Kimmich. And here's Neymar. He's found a way past. He's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Great chance here from position A1. He's had a crack. It is a fantastic goal. A finish right in the top drawer. The second half off to a spectacular start. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Barcelona have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's green grass ahead of him. And played right into his path.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, well played, well played. Rice. Now it's Eto. He might be in here. Big chance. Hits one. No mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He won't be happy with that one. Marquinhos. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the ball is out of play.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Eto. It's Bellingham. And here's Neymar. Oh, that is a... Can he put it away? There's the shot!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Messi. Bellingham. Neymar. Very nicely done. He's found some space. Shapes the shoot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bellingham. Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Hoisted in. Oh, that's a key interception. I think we're just about done here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what a mistake! Well, now it's a race. Decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still. All hands on deck for this one. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Well, they've chosen...
And that will be it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just to stay up in the dance, please don't try this life and lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Tried to send a text, there was an error. I think I got the message, So many memories, we got memories. Way before the long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
Matahari tidur bang. Matahari siapa ya? Dia tidak tidur bang. Dia tidak tidur bang. Woi, subscribe coy. Woi, subscribe woi. Cukup banget musuhnya. Ada yang jago. Nah, coy, bang, request lagu bang. Request lagu dong. Woi, subscribe, woi. Anjir, ini siapa ya? Apa hari siapa ya? Woi, harus subscribe ini biar jadi YouTuber coy. YouTuber FF. Biar jadi YouTuber FF bang. Bantuin aku bang. Alah, cukup musuhnya.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A
Oslo.
clear night, all the ingredients for a
Woi, Bang
showcase
Matahari,
game
subscribe, Bang.
that the passionate crowd demands.
Biar nggak
Really
rugi
is a
ini,
sight to behold
memperlihatkan
here,
kejagoan
as
aku.
Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the
Siapa
Barcelona
ya?
nation.
Anjir, siapa nih?
100,000 plus in
Planet kamu.
We have already started here. It's ruffled a few feathers. Well dealt with. Rice.
Kerasss.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify
Nih,
to
Dewa
that.
gocek-gocek.
Covered quite a few of those games where he
Lagi.
showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. Can he put it away?
Jago bang. Lihat tadi tuh, lihat jago tuh.
The keepers.
Pakai mata satu nih lawan. Lawan.
Trippier.
Sambil merem ini bisa. Tuh lihat tuh.
Eto providing an outlet on that
Kayaknya
flank.
subscribe coy.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
it's too early for either to start taking
Right.
real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and
Lihat nih, lihat nih.
sizing each other up.
And here's Neymar.
Aduh.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ini kalau ada yang lihat
De Bruyne.
tiba jadi bot.
He's played him
Tapi
through.
nggak jago aku.
He's got away. Bruno Fernandes.
Woi.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nah,
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that
Tadi
is
jago,
really
anjir.
good
masih
tenacity.
nggak ada yang nonton.
Sumpah jago. Gak bohong, gak bohong.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Up for a header. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pass is intercepted. So a third of the match,
Ah.
thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's the hit.
Golin,
Goal!
coy.
Manchester United.
Ngelek, sorry.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ini kita kasih menang dulu satu biar semangat musuhnya.
A 1-0 lead.
Udah serius.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kimmich. Some really good ball movement.
Anjing, kenapa nggak miskin coy?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much.
Lihat tuh. Itu tadi ngasih seneng aja musuhnya. Kasih seneng
Well,
dulu.
going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Siapa kasih? Yang ngasih tuh ngasih seneng.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just score. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
De Bruyne. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Kita buat nangis nih ya.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bernardo Silva, and it's Neymar. He's through, now is he in?
Astaga, orang kocaknya
Well, the
gitu.
defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi gets into a good position. Great shot!
Nice, ya.
They want to be quick to recover this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham. Gisa. To Bruno Fernandes. Neymar.
Woi, subscribe dulu woi, biar menang.
Bernardo Silva.
Tuh, gol.
Shooting chance. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It
Woi,
was
subscribe woi.
they have their reward.
Biar nambah tuh 52, kalau kamu subscribe 53.
Transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Saya udah aku kasih dia orang jago main, malah nggak di
To me,
subscribe.
this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ya tidur aja bang. Iya bang, kita mampir lagi dah. Anjir siapa ya? Bang, minimal kamu subscribe lah bang.
There, uncompromising. And it's De Bruyne.
Kami
Bernardo Silva. 5 minutes till the break. Neymar. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And here's Eto. Marquinhos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the keeper's in command.
like udah sesat.
Minutos de descuento.
Nice, makasih ya.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Semoga kamu masuk surga bang matahari.
Lobbed in behind. Trippier looking to hit the byline here. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. And that interception. And there is the half-time whistle.
Dapat ntar di kue coy.
Roaring back in quite some
Gue ntar
style.
nih
We've got a very different game now.
asal udah follow IG
There
aku.
was the first half.
Saatnya udah follow IG.
Just thinking of the best way to
Subscribe.
frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable. And
Saatnya itu aja deh. Ntar dapat ini
about the analysis on this one.
hadiah tuh.
Enjoy it.
Barcelona into the half-time break with a... He's had a hit! It's a
Awalnya musuhnya.
two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Oh, beneran anjay.
Calm, composed,
Gitar.
confident. What a super goal.
Follow aja langsung IG aku nih.
Made the keeper think he was going
Di-
one way,
di-
to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Face to face. Can he finish?
Anjir Messi.
He scored.
Itu loh.
Right back in the game.
Deskripsi akun aku nih. Ada kayaknya IG aku.
They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for a
Big chance. And it's in.
Dia aja dibantai. Dia
Well,
aja.
flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right
Nah,
decision.
kalau kamu udah subscribe ntar bisa lihat tahu ini.
But it is the right call.
Kamu bisa lihat orang jago main game.
Interception. Kimmich. Rice. Bellingham. Barcola.
That's
Ah.
going in strongly.
Wih bola
Taken
anjay.
out. That'll be a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Kita berdua susah.
It's their second corner of the game.
Abah ini selamanya.
Bernardo Silva.
Selamanya.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Eto. Bellingham. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. That is good alertness.
That was
Barcola.
lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh,
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really
Chance! That's a superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's intervened well there. Kane, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto. Oh, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a good position here. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, picked out, and the shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Rice herring after the ball here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's through here, and he's onside. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Eto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And here's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Barcola want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire
That could spell trouble.
Astaga.
But a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through.
Kimmich.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Bellingham.
descuento.
Rice. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes, who has set up 2 goals. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kimmich. Neymar is having the time of his life here. De Bruyne. And here's Kane. And he's in on goal. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Neymar gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Valentina.
what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got a shot at goal.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's clever. Pedri finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Martinez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's a shade optimistic. Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He had a chance to offload that left.
Has a goal! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Right it is! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box.
Martinez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. The pass is intercepted. Get a throw in. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Marquinhos.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! Oh, that wasn't far away. Italy with the corner, they're first. Tries defeat it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. And it's Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. Martinez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Ah, diving club.
Bellingham. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super ball. And back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. And that's a superb... And the shot!
Vamos!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's their second corner of the game. De Jong! It's in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Italy get themselves into the lead. Now it's Rice. Bellingham. It's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar! De Jong. Now Foden. And it's played forward. Mbappe!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona can...
And he's following up! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kimmich. Rice. Kimmich. Barcelona finding their passes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eto'o. And Martinez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eto'o. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Could be danger here. He's in a great position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Marquinhos makes the
96.997
interception.
espectadores.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about Pedri. Gets through on his own. Great chance! And he hits it out.
Coy, Petri.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 13.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And here's Eto'o. Upamecano. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the perfect chance to get one back. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Italy choosing to make the first change. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. Italy are looking to go forward now. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
And a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bruno Fernandes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shiatani cuts out the pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Trippier, and he's managed to get free. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Martinez brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lovely ball and a real chance now. DiMarco. Rashford. Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The most accurate pass. We're not going to make any further progress now. Bernardo Silva. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. How do you reckon it's pivotal?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bernardo Silva. That is good alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He failed to try.
Foden, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fagioli. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Bellingham towering forward here. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's a lovely, neat pass. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Foden. Foden. Fagioli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rice. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rice. And it's Neymar. Eto. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he